All right, let's get ready. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do the intro?
Hello everyone, this is Harvest Wilson coming with another drawing ideas and my mom.
Not drawing ideas.
Drawings.
And stop saying your last name on the internet.
My bad.
What is good, everybody? This is Tania. She is Harvest, and we are the Breakfast Crew podcast. We are a mother-daughter podcast who showcases her drawings and my crocheting, my knitting, sometimes spinning, although Betsy has not been in play like since Christmas. But we need to get back to Betsy. So either way, we are coming to you from Central Texas, where we live with my husband and my other child, my son, my 23-year-old now, because he just had a birthday. And it's nice outside. It's sunny. Yeah.
Partly cloudy.
Is it partly cloudy?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's clouds.
It's supposed to be raining? Is it supposed to rain today?
I didn't check it.
Oh, okay.
Check the weather.
Well, today is Monday, May 29th. It is Memorial Day here in the U.S., so happy Memorial Day. I don't know if we should say happy Memorial Day or I don't know. But today is the day that we remember our fallen soldiers across all of the branches of service. We have Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, Marines,
etc., etc.
No, that's it. And Space Force.
Do the Nazis count?
Nazis are not American.
Oh, my bad. My fault.
Anyways, I don't know where to go from here. Welcome to our new subscribers. I appreciate y'all coming to see the shenanigans. And to you seasoned subscribers, welcome back to the shenanigans. A lot of people like the shenanigans. That's a big yawn. I have notes. So if you see me looking down, that's because I have notes. Thank you, Jesus. We have notes. So last time we spoke, it was Mother's Day. So in the U.S., I'm going to bring us a little closer. So happy belated Mother's Day to you all. As y'all know, I'm a mother of two. Have been since I was 17. It's one of those days where I feel like, yeah, I feel like it's just heightened. Either way, I have Mother's Day every day, I feel like. So one day in May don't do me that much justice. Either way, and Devon's birthday. Devon's birthday was May 24th. That was a Wednesday. And why does this look like it's sticking up now? Oh, God bless America. Okay, that'll work. It's fine. I'm the only one worried about my hair right now. Anyways, if you see something new, your girl got some new specs. Come on, show them specs off, girl. Yes, we got some new specs. They look cute.
I call these chocolate chip mint.
Chocolate chip mint cookies.
Mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. Ice cream. Oh, we're doing all the things. Why?
Never heard of mint chocolate chip cookies.
Well, I'm sure you can make them, but why you call them mint chocolate chip ice cream?
Because they're brown and they are like light green.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're like mixed with green and blue.
I don't know what to call these. Like, I feel like I look like Orville
Black
Wilson.
Goddess.
What is that called? Well, I'll take a Black Goddess any day. But anyways, I love these. These are cute. If I could get some more in this color, maybe a purple, red, green, maybe a yellow. Your girl can rock a yellow.
I would take purple.
I would take purple. Yeah, definitely. So we did weather. So we have FOs, we have whips. I have adjacent crafts that are coming because I have an FO. I have an FO. Events that we're doing in the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. And then what I've been listening to. And y'all, I have no stash. Nothing has came in. Wait, I lied. I do have a stash. But it's part of a whip. I mean, part of a adjacent craft. Y'all see it. I just thought about that. I was like, yeah, I do. Anyway, so let's talk about my FO real quick. It is my Stripes of Joy. I finished, y'all. Y'all, this thing brought me so much joy. like crazy. I think the last time I podcast, I was on my left arm. I went to my right arm, and then I did the body. I love this thing. I haven't blocked it yet. I will block it. And what I will do is, have y'all heard of Schemes of Dreams? Her name is Mega. She lives in Pennsylvania, I think, but she used to live in Buffalo. And when she talks about her finished object, she puts like a little video of her modeling her outfit. So I think that's what I'm going to do right now. So I use Montana Crochet yarn, worsted weight. This is Malabrigo's, Malabrigo. It's Malabrigo. I just don't remember their Rios. Malabrigo Rios in the pearl colorway. This is Montana Crochet's Montana Gym collection that she had, like, I think it was 2020. It was the year of COVID. So this purple was my favorite, and I have 2 skeins of it. But this color right here, I only had one, and I didn't realize I had one. So I had to improvise toward the end, but it's fine because it still came out great. I absolutely love this. That is done. So because that is done, now I can finish my boyfriend top and then put 2 more sweaters on the needles because we got to get ready for Rhinebeck, y'all. Let's talk about this one here, finishing 9th grade. Yes. That's my round of applause. So, while in art class, right, you had to what? What'd you do?
So, we had multiple projects, and each project is 2 summatives, which makes it really, really important.
So, a summative is what?
So, a summative is like, I really don't know.
Okay, so y'all have summatives and formatives, right? So summatives are like final projects. They're like tests. They're like a major grade. Yeah, they're a major assignment within that class period. And then you have formatives. So those are like quizzes, maybe in your homework assignment or your in-class assignment. So summative weighs more than formatives. So this is part of her summative for what class?
Art class.
And this is her portfolio. So she kept all of her assignments that she had to turn in this portfolio.
The first project was to make the portfolio. Mm-hmm. And to do that is that we have to like search images, and then we have to save it so it can it counts for a grade. Mm-hmm. And so I saved some, but I forgot one of them.
Okay. So
we can still decorate the back if you wanted to. So I did that the next day.
I'll be your table.
Because I was bored. And we started our very first art project of it. It was a little bit frustrating, but I got the hang of it.
Okay.
And so the first project was...
Hold on. Let me find the directions. So she was given directions. And the directions told her to leave the paper upside down. So here's the direction sheet. Here's the back. This is what she was supposed to draw upside down. So it said, do not turn the drawing right side up until you have finished. Look at the upside down drawing for a minute. Regard the angles and shapes and lines. You can see all the lines fit together, right? Mm-hmm. So when you start, begin at the top and copy each line moving from line to adjacent. Don't concern yourself with naming parts. Everything you need to draw is right in front of you. Have fun. So this is what she's supposed to have drawn, and this is a revised image of Pablo Picasso's portrait of Igor Stravinsky. Mm-hmm. Paris, May 2nd, 1920. Okay. So
I hardly noticed that we were even drawing Picasso.
Okay.
Because I didn't even read the others. All I said was, hey, just don't... When you finish, put it right side up.
So here is her interpretation of Igor Stravinsky.
So the thing was, when I finished it, we started doing patterns. But my first mistake was making that all rainbow at the end, at the background, which we weren't supposed to do. It was like different colors. So I made like more patterns so it can like count.
Okay. And when she means patterns, she means she had to follow these directions.
We can make well, not really, but if we wanted to, then we can.
Oh, okay. Well, you have the option. And then she did a color theory chart.
And I'm always doing that every day now.
Okay. So when I saw this, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Okay, but something else she drew that I like a little bit better, but that's just me. Okay. So let's start off with the steps to get there. So she had to...
So what we have to do is that we have to start at a point in the middle if we wanted to. We can put it at any angle. And we have to have a ruler to make lines so it can be more presentable and more realistic some kind. And we have to make it describes of what kind of buildings, like small ones, big ones, medium ones, of how wide or small or skinny it should be. And either it should have a smaller roof with a cover on its head, but way more forward, or not with shade, either with a flower pots or flower boxes, how many doors it's supposed to have, how many windows on any side. So it's a lot of instructions, either sewers, streets, street marks, streets, and the curbs, and everything.
You ready? Okay. So
and the most important thing is when you're finished with all the buildings, you gotta make a light source. So it can be in the middle, the left side, or the right. Mine was my left side. So once you've done your light source, you have to put every shade like it's in real life. So since the light source is on the left side of the buildings is supposed to be all darkish. And on the right side, it's supposed to be all light because that's where the sun is pointing at.
So this would be her left side, and this is her right side. Because right now on the screen, it's looking like this is the right side, and that's the left. I don't know. Anyways,
my right, my left.
Good job. Yeah. So, okay,
this
y'all.
was my mom's favorite.
That blew me away.
Ooh.
Ooh, as in we got something else.
Ooh, the vase.
Oh, yeah.
So, sorry, I'll clean that up later.
Okay.
So, our last project for the year, which is our last summative, was to make anything out of clay, either bowls, cups, or tea sets, and I chose a vase. And it took a lot longer than it should. Wait, hold on, I didn't want to see it. And so making the object out of clay was the first part. The second part of it is for two summatives is to paint it, but as creative. So I did it, and it took me 2 or 3 days to finish it until the last week of school. Dang it, I showed it.
It's okay. I didn't see it.
And so when my art teacher saw this for the last day of school, he said, "What grade do you think it should get?" And I said, "At least close to an 80. At least I could be passing at least." And so he said, "Okay, you did everything that I asked you to do, being all creative, making patterns and stuff, putting words into it." And so he put a 100 down, and I was amazing. And so now my grade is into 80. And this is what it looks like. I put the quote. My mom likes the Golden Girls, so I put the quotes in the intro. "Thank you for being a friend."
With a music note.
Yes, 2 music notes. And in the back, I wrote how I carved in "Happy Mother's Day" and "Thank you for being a friend." The most important thing is on the bottom, we have to carve in our last name first, then our first name, and our period.
Oh, right here. Okay.
That was the most important one.
Yes, because you need to know who did it.
So that no one says, "Hey, this is mine."
Right.
When it's not.
Right. Okay. So I look forward to see what 10th grade brings, this artist. Because now she's going to be
A sophomore.
Well, yes, but I mean half at school. Like majority of her basic classes, like your English, your math, your social science, and your science, going to be at the school. And then she has this. I forgot what they call it here, but here in the state of Texas,
Pens of Art.
No. The kids have a course, like a certain course that they have to follow if they decide to do a certain type of career.
It's the Career Center.
Yeah, but it's not called Advancement. It's called, so I'll figure it out. And then I'll put it somewhere on the screen. But with her career path, I think she chose graphic arts. You chose graphic arts and designs, right?
I think so, yes.
And so with graphic arts and design, she will take certain art classes at a career center. And that career center is like literally around the corner from us.
Either we can go there in the morning or in the afternoon. I chose the afternoon.
Okay.
And the good
But then you have to be bused from the school to the career center, and then they bus you back from the career center to the school so you can be dropped off.
Yes.
Home. Okay. So she'll do like, say, English, math, science, social studies for the first 4 or 5 periods during the day, and then the last 2 or 3 periods in the afternoon, she'll get bused over to the career center, and then they will bus her back over before school ends so she can get on the school bus and come back home.
Yes.
So that's how they do it here,
and
which is kind of cool. But I was going to say it's kind of cool because when you do it with healthcare jobs, careers, they help you, or even like vocational stuff like mechanic, welding, that kind of stuff. They help you get your certification, and then they help you look for a job. They help you do your resume and all that stuff. So kids can leave out of high school already with a career path and a job. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, so during April, we had to get our new schedules for next year when we pass 9th grade. And not at least during May or something. But anyways, one of my subjects in it was Spanish, so I'm going to be taking Spanish classes.
She's going to be taking Spanish classes. She tried, what did you pick? French, I think?
I picked French.
And then they also teach German here because we actually have a high German population. And that's because, a lot of the soldiers over here married German women. You don't really see a lot of German men, but you see a lot of German women. And they married German women when they were overseas and, brought them over here. And so they had German throughout the high school or throughout the district for a while, but I don't think they have it anymore because they don't have the teacher to teach it. And I think the reason why they switched her from French to Spanish is because they didn't have the teacher to teach.
No.
I forgot what she said. We had to go to a meeting.
They don't have the teacher.
And they didn't have enough teachers to teach the French classes. So they had to reduce a lot of people or take a lot of people out of the classes. But
so I took Spanish, which is very easy because I've been getting taught Spanish during Duolingo. Mm-hmm. I still remember some words, even saying bless you in Spanish. Mm-hmm. Which I'm still learning how to say more often.
Salud.
Yeah, salud. But also I'm getting used to saying Gesundheit in German.
Oh, yeah.
Because it sounds cooler.
Yeah, it does. But okay, you want to show us what you got in your little notebook too? Your notebook, sorry.
So I'm not gonna make this long, so I'm just gonna pick my favorite drawings that I like. Words.
Don't look to me for them because I don't even speak English, y'all.
Okay, here's one. So, I've been watching an anime show called Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. It's on Hulu, and it is a really good anime, and their designs are really amazing. It tells the same story on the mangas that they have. So, to keep a long story short, it's a 13-year-old dead boy who you can summon in the old girl's bathroom in the 3rd stall, so you can get your wish granted. But it comes with a price that he only has to make.
Everything comes with a price.
Let's see.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the top one is the caterpillar, whose name is Howdy Pillar.
Howdy Pillar, okay.
And the one who's resting, that's me in the costume with Wally because he's sick. And so me and him are just like reading a sick story.
Oh, a sick story or reading a story because he's sick?
Reading a sick story.
Okay.
Like how to cure a sick person.
Oh.
Because he doesn't want to read it.
Oh.
But I'm like, you gotta read this, come on.
Yeah, because you want to cure your sickness.
And this one is my most favorite one yet. And I just drew this yesterday.
This one?
Yes. So this one is called Sakura Wally, AU. So AU is for short as alternate universe.
Okay.
So there's different people, but the same characters.
Mm-hmm.
So he has he has a flower disease called Hanahaki disease, which you have feelings deep down inside, like butterflies in your stomach, but worse, where you start vomiting and coughing up flower petals until the person confesses, but this one's different. Even if the person accepts his feelings, he'll still keep on coughing and vomiting the petals, but he keeps his meds with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to draw him his medical bag, but his meds are like not pills.
Mm-hmm.
They're like they're syringes.
Oh, okay. I personally would love to cough out flowers. Like, I hate vomiting. I would rather vomit flowers, period. And not... Wow.
His favorite apple is the Fuji apple, but even though he's pink, he doesn't like pink ladies.
I don't like pink ladies either.
He doesn't like pink lady apples. It's because of the name.
Oh.
He likes how the apple looks. It's just the name.
Oh.
Because the funny thing is that he thinks that an actual pink lady got turned into a pink.
A pink lady apple. Oh, so he's take it literally instead of figuratively. Got it.
Yes. And the way how he eats is that he has a petal in his left eye. Wait.
That's how he eat?
No, in his right eye. And he takes the petal out because he has like a big wound in his eye.
Okay.
And so instead of just like blinking it like a normal person that he does, he like shoves it in because that's how he eats. He'll still eat it.
Shoves it in his eye.
Yes.
Interesting. That's some different. That's definitely an alternate universe.
The Fuji apple sizes are very different, but he likes the big Fuji apples better.
Okay.
Sometimes he can eat the normal Fuji apples, so he can shove it in his eye. With the jumbo ones, he has to cut them in slices.
Okay. That's it?
Yes.
Okay, so Harvest decided that she would like to dip out mid-podcast, and that's fine. But you're going to come back for Joke of the Day?
Yes.
Okay. So...
I have a perfect joke! Because we went to Target today, and I saw dad joke books for Father's Day. And so I was reading it while she was talking to my cousin.
Your uncle?
My uncle. And it was really funny. So I took some pictures.
Okay. Give me my headphone.
Oh, yeah. So I took some pictures so it can be very funny. And I found the funniest one.
Okay. So, I'm going to finish with whips. Okay. So I needed to, I'm going to adjust real quick. I needed to scrap one of the whips that I was working on. It was the Dragon Belly shawl. I've been trying to figure out what project I wanted to do with this yarn. The yarn that I'm talking about is my Kwanzaa yarn from Chicken Coop Dyeworks this past Kwanzaa. And this yarn has been now 2 different projects. And I'm to the point where I was just like, I don't have a shawl that I want to do, like something I'm just itching to make. So I was like, well, what about a poncho? I saw a poncho. I was like, what about a poncho? So I found a poncho. I literally just started it this morning, and everything is all over the place, so I can't bring it and show it and do all this stuff. But what I will do is I will put a picture of the poncho that I want to do, and I'll put it somewhere right here. It's called, well, the pattern I'm trying to follow is called the Virancho, which is a virus shawl pattern in a poncho design. It's free, and that's another thing. I have all these shawls in my Ravelry account, but I have nothing I wanted to make, and I didn't want to pay for anything, so I was just like, I'm not doing that. So I filtered Poncho, crochet, free, Virancho. Trying to follow the direction, not working out. It's not working out because I don't know why. Like, it's translated from German to English, and that's probably part of the reason. So I did a search on YouTube, because YouTube has everything. And I typed in Virancho, didn't find anything. Typed in virus shawl poncho, bam. So after I finish this, well, not after. I don't know. I'm going to be doing something. But I'm going to sit down, watch YouTube, and then I'm going to start this virus shawl. I hate sounding like I'm talking hollow or something. Anyways, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll put a picture, I'll put a picture of the shawl. And then I'll link the video. If I like the video, because I saw 2, I'll link the video in the description box. So if you want to make one of these bad boys, you can. And I'll probably wear this shawl to Rhinebeck, or like Cake Palooza or something like that. One of those events outside of Rhinebeck, because I have a tee that I'm going to make for Rhinebeck, and I'm a little cringy because I don't know if I want to make this tee, y'all. I don't know. Like, let me go in order, because if I start rambling, it's going to be a problem. So my granny spike crochet blanket is coming along. The last time, I think I told y'all, I went to Walmart, spent money I wasn't supposed to spend, bought an extra roll just in case. So I have 2 rolls. Oh, that looks so pretty. So I have 2 rolls of yarn. It's the Mandala Ombre by Lions brand. I think it's supposed to be Mandala. Like Nelson no. Never mind. But this is what I got. So I have 2 of them. I take this to work with me every morning. I sit in my car. I watch either a podcast or Golden Girls, and I get a few stitches in. Sometimes it's a whole row. Sometimes it's 3 rows. And that's my calm before the storm. That would be my life for 12 hours. And it's coming along great. I'm using a Furl crochet hook on a 5.5 millimeter, so an eye, and that's what I'm using. Love my furls, and it's in my oh, that's coming out red. Yeah, it's coming on natural light. Let's go. It's my By the Bay bag. I will see her at Houston Fiber Festival. I'm going to get some more of these bags, y'all. There's for a special somebodies. So my next thing, I'm still working on my boyfriend top. I'm still working on the arm. I feel like I bought enough of that Hobby Lobby yarn, I think, but I don't think so. And I say that because I'm running out, and my sleeve on my right arm is going to look different than the whole sweater, which I'm okay with. But somebody else, well, I don't care if somebody else is not okay with it, because it's not their sweater. That's how that goes. So I'm going to finish that. It's not making any progress because I've been working on that Stripes of Joy, because it's been bringing me so much joy, like so much joy. And I have enough yarn to do another one maybe, but I might, if I do another one, I might make like Harvest wear her sweaters like cut it's not crop, but it's literally right here at the boob. And hold on. Okay, I'm back. Some cute little guy walking around the neighborhood asking about animals, creepy crawlies that are coming out because it's the summer. And my husband already... Huh?
Sounds like a vegetarian.
No. And my husband has a company that sprays our house for bugs already, so that didn't take long. Anyways, so adjacent, I want to do the Sig-Free sweater. It's a free crochet raglan sweater, top down, and it has like bell sleeves, and I look forward to making that. Oh, I was talking about Harvest wears her sweaters right here, so I have enough to probably make her one identical to mine, maybe. We'll see. But yes, I want to make the Sig-Free raglan top-down sweater. It's a super cute sweater. Worsted weight. I'm not sure which worsted I'm going to use. I have some Barocco left over. I have some CC's wool. Are you okay in there?
Yes, one of the utensils just like slipped.
Okay. I have some CC's wool that I got a long time ago. And her worsted comes in like 500 yard get-ups. They're some chunky worsted weight skeins, and I got 2 of them. So hopefully I can make the gauge to use up all of that yarn. I think it would look really good. And then the Sound Wave Shawl by Stephanie Aaron, not Myers. Stephanie Aaron. That's the shawl my friend and I, Sarah. Hey boo girl, because I know you watch it, girl. Sarah and I are gonna wear that shawl at Rhinebeck. It's a big old like chevron type shawl with mohair and I think it's fingering weight or lace weight yarn. So let me show you. And this is why I say, yeah, I got some sash, but I did. So she bought so graciously, thanks again, friend, bought this skein of Beachy Breeze, and it's in the Mulled Cider colorway. And this finger and weight yarn is going to go with my Valentine's Day yarn. Oh, that I got, the creepy Valentine's Day yarn that I got from Black Pearl Magic Bags. They did a box her in, was it Fangirl Fibers, I think? I think it was Fangirl Fibers. So this color is why she bought the Mull line. And it's showing up pretty bright, actually. That's a little bit red, but it's not that red. It's dark. It's like, this might sound creepy, but it's like old blood red. So, I mean, it's called a creepy Valentine's. So anyways, we're going to put these 2 together, and I think it will look good with the pink in the, so the mohair goes in between, and then the boucle, I always want to say boucle yarn, and then this finger and weight. So I look forward to getting that started. Now here's the tea that I kind of don't want to get started, but a group of us are doing it. I mentioned last time that I want to do the tessellation tea to go to Rhinebeck with, and one of my Instagram friends, oh, I'm going to forget her name, but her Instagram name is Crochet All Day. Her and Roz, and I'm going to forget her name, but her Instagram handle is Eris Threads. Sorry, I can't look it up because I'm on my cell phone, but I will put, well, I don't know if they want you to know their Instagram information. Anyways, I digress. We all are in a group, and because those 3 were making a tessellation tea for Rhinebeck, and one of them, it was Crochet All Day, she watched my podcast and said, hey, I'm making the same thing. We're going to put you in the group. So me and Sarah, that's supposed to be Sarah and I, but y'all know I don't speak English. So me and Sarah got put into the group. So this is what I think I'm going to do. I got 4 skeins of La France fingering weight yarn in Radioactive, which is a one of a kind. It's on her budget baby sock, 75.25, 431, 4-ply, 100 grams. So she had a sale. I think each of these were like, I want to say $10, maybe 15. I'm not sure. But she was having a sale for something. I can't think of what it is right now. And she had enough for me to grab sweater quantities. So I grabbed sweater quantities of this. And I was like, I can make a tee out of this or sweater or something, right? I was thinking about making the flax light. And then I had a skein of, what's this called? Tree Bark by Miss Melissa of Hewitt Hand Dye. And I was like, that would go perfect with this radioactive. So that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be my tessellation tee. This will be the little upside down triangles, and this is going to be the body of the tee. Now, here's the thing. We have to do, and I'm not giving away anything because all of this information is on the pattern page, but we have to do single crochet through the back loop. I don't like singling anything. And now you want me to do it through the back loop? I am having a very hard time wanting to do this top. Because let's face it, my Libra top, my Libra pullover, is all single crochet. As a matter of fact, I think I just learned that it's called mosaic crochet because of how I put the stitches and stuff. And that's singling through the back loop. And y'all see where that top is right now. It's chilling. It's chilling in the bag because this Stripes of Joy brought me a hell of a lot more joy than that crochet top. So I don't know if I'm going to do this. But I get motivated by people. And if they can keep me motivated because they motivated. And so far, I've been going into the group and I've been asking questions like, how is it for y'all? How is the single through the back loop? Like the time frame in which you got to do stuff. And y'all, I busty. That means I'll have to make a wider yoke in order to come down. That's a lot of singling through the back loop. The great thing about that is a T, so I can stop it right here. Y'all pray. Pray for me, y'all. Because as of right now, I don't want to do it. But I think I am. I'm going to wind up one skein of this and one skein of this brown skein, and I'm going to do a gauge swatch because I have to gauge swatch. I have to. And I don't know how to do this technique. I forgot what it's called. Intarsia, I think it is. I don't know how to do this technique. So I'm going to have to, and apparently she has links to videos in her pattern. So that's great. I'll watch the video. I'll see how to do the technique. I'll do my gauge swatch. And we'll go from there. Maybe I'll have something started by the time I podcast again. I don't know. But that's about it. Y'all, this thing is giving me so much like anxiety. Events. So what are we doing? So we are at the end of our Girl Scout season. I am taking the girls, as their troop leader, I am taking the girls to Spare Time. Quick background, Spare Time is like a Dave & Buster's. They have indoor bowling and rock climbing and laser tag and all of the things. Arcade games, food, stuff. And because the girls did really well on cookie selling and trying to stay active in Girl Scouts as much as possible, I'm going to take them this Saturday, the 2nd of June, the 3rd of June. I'm going to take them to go have a few hours of fun spend some of their money, and I bought them some gifts that I'm giving away. I have their cookie prizes, so I'm going to give those to them. And then this summer, because of the way I work, like I work 3 off 4, and if I'm off 4 during the week, they have some badge exploring. They have some exploring the city badges, and out of the 4 cities in our Central Texas region, we have Waco, Austin, Bryan College Station, where if I know most of y'all don't know where that at, but that's the home of Texas A&M, and then Fredericksburg, which is wine country for Texas. It's like the hill country area, wine country, and Fredericksburg, I believe, was the first German settlement here in Texas, and it's a big little town. Y'all saw when I went to the wineries that in March, that's where I went to Fredericksburg. So we can explore. They have a list of things that you can explore under certain categories like outdoors, historic, artistic, stuff like that. And you pick, for them being seniors, so they're freshmen, or 3 are going to be sophomore, and 1 will be a freshman because she's coming from 8th grade. They are to explore like 8 out of the 20 maybe items that they have on the list, and they get a badge that said I explored Fredericksburg or I explored Waco. So in Waco, they have the Dr. Pepper Museum, which we have been to. Another girl in the Girl Scout troop has been to it, but 2 of the other girls have not. And one of those 2 other girls who haven't been, she loves Dr. Pepper. And they have the Magnolia Silos, which is that Chip and Joanna restaurant and shop or whatever. It's right across the street. And one of the girls who have been to the Dr. Pepper Museum that didn't really like it, she wants to go there. So we're about to kill a bunch of birds with 1 stone. I know that sounds bad, I'm sorry. But we're about to hit a bunch of places. And it's all on their dime because they made the money, they earned the money. Now it's time to spend the money. That's what I've been trying to tell them for the longest. So it's time to spend this money that y'all have put away and earned for the last 5 or 6 years. And we have to do small events before we can do a big trip. So I would like to take them on a cruise next year or someplace during the summer, Disney World or something like that. But we can't do that until we have small trips. So like a day trip, and then like a weekend trip that requires us to sleep over, and then like a weekend trip that requires us to sleep over for 2 nights instead of 1 night. And then those kind of things. It's a stepping stone. We have to build up to going on a weekend long trip or a week long trip. So that's what we're going to do this summer. Now, one of the girls, she goes away in July. But whatever we don't get during the summer, we can get during the week when the kids are off for a break. So you got Thanksgiving week. They got an extra week in the fall to be off, like in October. And then you got spring break. Like, why we need all these weeks off? Anyways. And then we already talk about my freshman being a sophomore. I am so proud, y'all. Like, I'm happy. I was worried, but apparently she was worried. But we're okay. We got a sophomore in the house. So I'm okay. We're going to have to keep our expectation for grades and all this kind of stuff is increasing because, you know, high school getting a little harder. And if we keep you motivated, we can get some scholarships. We can get some financial assistance. We can get all this stuff to go to college, which I want her to go to college, but she kind of has to go to college because she won't be a graphic design artist. So she kind of has to go to college. She gotta go to college. No. I want her to go to Prairie View A&M though. HBCU, woo woo. Just saying. So what else? Listening. What I've been listening to. So I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was either on the Twisted 26 or I had just finished the Twisted 26 by Janet Evanovich. I think I might go back and listen to, I think I might start at 10. I might start at 1. I might work myself on 1 to 10 and see how that goes. But I'm loving that series. That Stephanie Plum series is really good. I also saw that one of the libraries, I think I borrowed it from Charleston Library, the Charleston County Public Library, and I used the Libby app. They had Warrior Girl Unearthed. So if y'all don't know what Warrior Girl Unearthed is, y'all need to go and read Firekeeper's Daughter. Firekeeper's Daughter came to me by way of Miss Corey of iRock Knits, and she put a picture up of the book, and I was like, ooh, that looked like a cool book cover. So I went to go read it, and it is very interesting. It's about a Native American girl up in the Michigan area, northern Michigan area, who finds out that her brother, on her dad's side, because she's half white and half native, what do they call the white people or the non-native people? They have a word for non-native people. It sounds hilarious. Anyways, she found out that he has something to do with the drug population and the drug trafficking in the area. So then in this next book called Warrior Girl Unearthed, her sister has a set of twins. The twins are now like teenagers, and the teenagers, or one of the teenagers, finds out that she starts working at a museum, a native museum. I think they're not on the reservation, but they're outside of the reservation. And she's working with a guy that's trying to put together this girl. And it's all skeletons, but he's trying to put together this girl. And she's called Warrior Girl, and she's unearthed because naturally she's not buried. And Native Americans and spirits, and they are very in tune with the earth, right? So she goes on this adventure. I want to call it an adventure because a lot of things happen. And she finds out that they have Native American women are coming up missing, and they are dying. I think 2 of them died in the book. 1 went missing. So 3 went missing, 2 died. The 3rd one that did go missing was her friend, who had just not too long had a baby, and then she ends up going missing because someone like bludgeoned her and dropped her down this hole, and she's like trying to piece together who could have done this, and she figured it out. And when I found out who it was, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Listen, that book was really good. I think her name is Angelina Boulley. I'm going to put the book cover up here, but it was so good. Y'all got to read it. I mean, just read Firekeeper's Daughter and then read Warrior Girl Unearthed. Just do it. Just do it. And I've been watching Married at First Sight. Oh, no, sorry. And I started reading The Library of Banned Books. It's set in like the 1940s, I believe. Because I think it's set in 1940s. Because she mentioned something about being Hitler and being Nazis and going overseas and fighting, something like that. Anyways, but it takes place here in the United States. I think it's New York area. I'm still getting into it. I'm only like 15% into the book, which I kind of need to hurry up and listen to it because I have 10 days to turn it back in. I have to turn it back in. And then I've been watching Married at First Sight. Last time I saw y'all, D-Day was coming, Decision Day, and the people who I thought was going to stay married stayed married. The other couple I thought was going to stay married, the female decided she wanted to stay, but the male decided that he didn't want to stay married because he just needed a little bit more from her emotionally. And I feel like that has something to do with the trauma that has happened to him in his life. He needed a stronger security blanket than she provided. And she provided security, but it wasn't enough for him. So now I'm like, what's enough? What's enough? I don't know. But they got a few episodes after Decision Day that goes through their life, the ones who decided not to be married as single couples. So we're going to see like how they transition from being married for 8 weeks to not being married. So I'm interested because I think this is the first time they've done that. So that's kind of cool. But I need some other series to watch. Like somebody drop some series. I have Netflix, I have Hulu, I have Amazon Prime, I have Peacock and YouTube. So those are all the streaming services I have. I don't have HBO, Showtime, and nothing like that because why? I don't have it. Either way, that's all I got for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. This been kind of a quick one. I'm like at 50 minutes and I'm a little excited because I mean even something might get cut out. Anyways, thank y'all for coming back. Oh, Harvest, your joke of the day. You ready?
Yes. Calm down.
Okay, let her come for the joke of the day.
Okay.
Okay, joke of the day.
What do you call a cheese that doesn't belong to you?
What do you call nacho cheese?
Dang it!
Ah!
Dang it!
Harvest, that joke.
Also, I have another one.
That joke is old. Okay, come on.
I have another one.
All right. Okay. All right.
What do you call a vegetarian zombie?
What do you call a vegetarian zombie? I don't know.
Grains.
Brains.
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 No, it's the same thing with brains and grains.
I know, but I don't get it. A vegetarian zombie is called grains?
Yes.
Why?
No, that's what they say.
Oh. Lost me.
Oh, what do vegetarian zombies say?
Nobody can see you.
What do vegetarian zombies say?
So you said it wrong.
I said it wrong.
You have to get the joke right.
My bad.
What do vegetarian zombies say? Grains. Got it. Okay, now I got it. Now that makes sense.
Okay. That's a good one.
That was not a good one.
It was.
No, because you said it wrong.
That joke's not my fault.
Yeah, well, say it right.
Still not my fault.
Yep.
I blame the books.
Yep. Oh, we got our nails done too. Purple, it's purple. Anyways, be who you are. Love who you are. What they say? Love the one you with. Peace out, Girl Scout.